It's our two distinguished guests. Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by. Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet, full of the fragrance of life. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Danha. Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do. Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest. It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try... It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromes. It makes me envious. Me? No thanks. It's all right. Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children. So please don't take it to heart. Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case... Yes, it is an interest of mine. No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground. What beautiful colors! It's the aperture, exposure index, and preset filter. Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues. Alright, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you... My apologies. It's just personal photos. If it... I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromeses.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors.
If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second, or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way!
It's about time you do some exercise.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up. You're... Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web. Got it. Please take a look. Be in awe of jewels.
masters really didn't go easy.
You ever tried the cold pool?
Rosie. Oh. Damian? Oh, Rosie, celestial maiden. Even Aquila cannot restrain. Who? I only have...
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown or... Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted... Damionis, that explorer, I've heard of him, but have never met him in...
Rosy Celestial...
What's that commotion?
High up like that too. What are you folks going to do next?
Stop chasing after me! Don't come any closer!
He's running toward the Garden of Life! Give chase! That guy... barged...
What's all this fuss?
Celestial Maiden! Celestial Maiden!
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything...
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you...
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch. The wisdom of Circes should be shared. Explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone.
Wings?
That's right. Right here.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself.
You two are the distinct...
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth, but thank you for showing me the... Save your words of persuasion. I've made up... My friend.
A clever fool.
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words.
What did you just say?
So... I was right. A pact? Ah!
So Damionis, we're taking you in for an...
This is not going to go well. He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the Rosy Celestial... It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover... As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it.
This is the sacred beast of Fagusa.
It's so huge. I don't believe it.
To the Grand Back.
Oryx, thank you for your guidance. And
Is that all?
Aquila's in white.
Tidy.
Aren't you Archimus? Didn't anyone tell? Rumors.
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging it. A few days ago, when people were
Isn't this Lord Mighty?
the face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena.
How can you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little...
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into...
You got it. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words...
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it. Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
Hey! Over here! I've been waiting for quite some time. Where have you two been? I've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired. Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the World Wound Web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web? What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I'm even taller than Kefali now.
Oh, right! You can see the abyss from here! It's quite a nice place for a photo.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Is that?
Look! The Gate of Infinity! It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met! Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do do it. Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Just hearing this melody makes me feel better.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rings are full.
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Oh, he's that candid with the two of you. Castrum Kremnos, both Nikidor's territory and their current abode, is a moving city-state enveloped in fog. Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like... If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber. I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get...
you, I suppose. Eternal. No holding back. Unite our goals.
The mood is set. Let the show begin! Dreams do come true.
Initiate cleanup.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame! Fight to live!
Dream vanished.
Set the seas aflame!
Dreams of a let us dance once more. Existence is unity.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Have we met? Clouds scattered.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, finished exploring? Come this way. Alex. It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Christ. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphorius and of the holy city Archima. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos as for... In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billows. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external force. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel sink deeper. And spread your fingers. Then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feet floating, diving into the day. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty. This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. And the Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will...
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Casterus will be your executioner. A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphorius who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a usurper nation that spared no expense in constructing sky ships with the desire to break through the blue sky and However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of sky ships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced. It's not that Amphorius is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one. This is forbidden territory, which can never be... Divine punishment has never been fair. As Archima, this is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain... 3 steps, Casterus.
Yes, Lady Aglaia.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the exit... If she isn't standing behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
If you treat your lives as mere trifles, then you may do as you wish. Well then, let us begin. Question, Outlanders. Why have you come to Amphorius? A half-truth that still conceals some facts. Yet, the rules leave no room for compromise. A step will be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Archima? A response that is certainly full of spirit, but lacking in sincerity. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Archima and its citizen? Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't match your response. Final question, Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid? An angry holy thread, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All 4 questions have been asked. The golden thread has exposed your hesitations. Regrettably, that while you may be a ray of hope that fell into Emporius, you may also be a threat to Emporius. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise, and use every heartless, yet Castrus. Please, give our guests a...
Don't be nervous. Please, relax.
Wait! This...
Finan?
Not quite, friend. You're still alive and kicking. You've been on Emporius for such a short time. Even someone as ruthless as Thanatos wouldn't end a journey so hurriedly. Aglaya, as the first local to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding...
Do, speak your...
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the... However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in... Please believe, O warriors. At present, Akama is desperate for aid. And I am loath to lose 2 allies just... Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
To vouch for you. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after...
Well, I'm not good at formalities.
Cass... Next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the... Finan's words have convinced me to make an exception for you. Whether you stay or go.
Sorry, I should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind. I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice, for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphorius' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphorius, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place. The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress. It was Aglaia and Trevi who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this project.
And they are the only two demigods in the Holy City.
While Trevi, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaia and Trevi have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphorius' fate. Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs. And I'm
Mission? Huh.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the... Why not step forward and listen to them for yourself? Move closer. How about you start... So, did you hear? To this day... Alright, that's enough of my... If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide.
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain the only reliable...
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to... Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods. Yet by the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I find it.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaia's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
wonderful to hear. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos, once we triumph in the battle again.
Lord Finon.
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Looks good. It's still early. Where to now?
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine.
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We're just curious. What is...
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, It might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador? That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Anthorius' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggy, you keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but...
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long... The golden thread hangs unusually silent today. As if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of... Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
Hey, great to see you.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos, and the awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade. Furthermore, I recommend the two warriors from foreign lands.
Mighty from Nikedor has become corrupted over the...
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls in his everyone.
I concur with your opinion. Though his divinity has faded, Nikedor remains a form yet. I cannot jeopardize all of your lives, and as we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with two demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too Castrus. You must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the two foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would...
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lances quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us? Have no objections. Aglaya, the three of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Mydemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikedor's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost...
When Nikedor succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. If that is the objects you desire, you can have it. I have no...
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikedor.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Aedes Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir, and the demigod who bears Nestia's Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey. It is by the will of the gods that you stood on Akima. You are Finan and Mighty's companion. So long as they're willing to entrust you with their lives, go. Stand with the two Chrysos heirs. Akima has...
Please, come back victorious. I'll pray for you. May your steps...
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, deep, let's fly together! All the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century Gate! Woo!
It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper at Amphorius. Her Century Gate never fails.
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright. Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, Dee, and Newbie. Slay! Slay! We, Treeby, Trien, and Trinen from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysosairs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted.
Times really have changed. Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any...
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths. This is the Outer City corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past them. Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have.
Are you scared? It's still not too late.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, while the fortress may be in ruins now. But what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos. Trien, the road ahead is dangerous. You should stay. Then we'll have to trouble you to use the Century Gate again.
Got it! Hide so the baddies can't find me.
Trien has sacrificed a lot for Emphoria.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Existence is unity. Have we met? Share good fortunes.
The mood is set. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
Join the battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! Firefly set to the sea of flame! Fight to live!
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance.
Except now, it's stopping the people. Oh, Treeby taught you how? I have to say that the ability to perform miracles is innate. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer. But since you volunteered... Amazing! You do have the touch! And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Ta!
Existence is unity. Share good fortunes.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Initiate cleanup.
Like until everything burns to ashes! This is more sense of the seas of flame!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Fight to live! Sense of the seas of flame!
Let's see this cloud scattered.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Fight to live!
Let's see this fine dream vanished.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
the gate open.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said it.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge.
Ta! The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Share good fortunes.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Initiate cleanup.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Ha!
Look! In the sky! That's...
The Blade of Fury. Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
It's...
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikedor used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield, such as the Titan's conquest, Nikedor.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my...
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret.
True. Better to die in battle than return even in glory. But that's all in... Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin.
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikedor.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry, I won't add his kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might. Ta! Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go! We're going to...
Some value, I suppose.
Let the show begin!
Existence is unity. Have we met? Unite our goals.
Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze! Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
Dreams do come true.
Grace and elegance.
Set the seas ablaze!
That's 2 down. Not a bad... We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I... Don't worry, Mighty is strong. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked. Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can... Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants. He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
Now, what do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. Whoa, that's impressive. Following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it! Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat. And just so you know, I'm at...
Whoa! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry, though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. You see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
Doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here, though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us. Great. Should be How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going...
Your lightning won't stop a warrior cast from Kremnos.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about yourself. There's an endless abyss below us.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable... So, this is a... there's a thick layer. You've likely they look the same as any... This doesn't look like the rest of the... I can't read the runes either. There you go. Don't worry. We have an expert next door. Though that does remind me. Did Amphorius have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical. Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. Ha! It's a gadget that records. Why don't you hold on? Give you something to Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on. Wait, what's that creature doing? It's trying to stop us. Killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak of. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball.
Some value, I suppose.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Existence is unity. Share good fortunes.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Fight to live! Set the seas aflame!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
What did I tell you? I get especially lucky when I'm with you. This instrument stabilizes the connection between priests and the three titans of fate. Relax. Don't worry. You'll be... Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Dreams of a let us dance once more. Eternal. No holding back. Unite our goals.
Dreams do come true.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Share good fortunes.
Let's
Let's improvise.
Join the desert.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas aflame!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Ta!
Looks good.
Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Eternal. Unite our goals.
Take your position.
Dreams do come true.
Stand in position. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight! Fight to live!
This is the center, all right. My thoughts exactly. You have the heart of a fighter, my friend. If the records are correct. Direct, of course. Glory is up.
Approaching now are the duel of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only, Dark Swordmaster, Iron!
Stay in step.
Let's improvise.
Joining the battle. Tonight.
Until everything burns to ashes! This is set in the seas of flame! Hit, hit, hit!
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies! Can you hear that? The crowd roaring in approval!
Dreams do come true.
Attack detected!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'll set in the seas of flame!
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators
Dreams of a past.
must also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate!
Firefly type will fight to live! Set in the seas of flame!
Take your position.
Let's improvise.
Stay away. Some value, I suppose. Yeah. Let's seize this fine moment. Unite our goals.
Fight to live!
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Sneakador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition. Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone. So, that friend of yours. March 7th. You think our name sounds strange? You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her. Yeah, I can tell. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still, especially in these tumultuous times. Friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. There. All done. Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. But there's another exit here. I wonder where it leads. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. Otherwise it might not be worth the effort. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can figure out a way to get it down. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you. Ta! Stop us. Why is this staircase blocked? Weird to think that people lived here.
Looks good.
Eternal. No holding back. Unite our goals.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Like fun till everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Firefly type sets the seeds of flame! Fight to live!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Existence is unity. Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Share good fortunes.
Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Initiate clip. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Sets the seeds of flame!
There's more to life. Eternal.
Unite our goals. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Did the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Tremnos will have any use for them anyway.
Some value, I
Let the
suppose.
show begin!
Existence is unity.
Have we met? Share good fortunes.
Let's improvise.
Initiate cleanup. Attack!
Like until everything burns to ashes! Sets the seeds of flame! Fight to live!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
forth. The gleam of old flame.
Fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
We meet again. What's your count so far?
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance.
Ah, I just remembered. We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only—
You just keep having fun.
I've